So I'm done with my haircut, and honestly, this is the best haircut I've ever gotten in my life, because he actually knew what he was doing. This was very nice. So yeah, I got some texture, it got made a lot lighter, and the good thing about this place is also it's very affordable for the service you get, and the rinse. They give you like a rinse after the cut, because I think that's like a basic necessity they at least need to do, because like when you go about on your day and you still have hair falling out of your head all the time, it's just kind of annoying. So I really like that they rinsed, and yeah, very nice haircut. So I just found out I got out of the wrong place. So now I have to walk for more, like 20 minutes. Yay! Let's see how that goes. Gonna explore now. Super sunny. What's up, man? So, change of plans. I won't be walking. I'll be taking the MTR after all, because it's too hot and I'm too lazy. Like, look at this. The sun is so bright and strong. See you in the city. So, I just finished showering, and I wanted to show you guys that I finally got Wi-Fi, and also maybe share how to get it, because I've been looking into it and a lot of them have like these 1 year, 2 year contracts, and also depending on where you live, some of the services don't provide for your specific building. But first I got like an extension cord, because I've got more to plug in now. And yes, with the servers, they don't really have access to all the buildings, especially like old ones like mine, because the only one I get is the PPWC or PWCC, and apparently it's not that good and it's kind of slow as well in this area, so I didn't want to get it. And I did some research, and there is actually also like SIM Wi-Fi, and the only provider I found with a very reasonable pricing is Mobile China. So you could just go there, ask them about like the SIM Wi-Fi, because at every other place like CSL, a Smart Tone, what else was there? Like, I didn't go to broadband, but there was one more which I don't remember. So they didn't know what I was talking about when I mentioned SIM Wi-Fi, so I suppose they don't have it. And on Mobile China was actually the first one I went to, because I heard they were one of the cheaper providers with actually quite good network and like connection. So yeah, I decided to go with that one. And the lady was super helpful. I went to the branch in Causeway Bay, and she just like told me about all the options, about the prices, and you can either buy the whole year, including the machine, the router, and you pay like 3,200 Hong Kong dollars for a whole year, which I think is very reasonable. If you divide it by like 12 months, it's about math. It's about like 200 something Hong Kong dollars, and I think for like 200 gigabyte internet, and then afterwards unlimited data, but at lower speed. It's not 5G anymore. It's like 10 PHAs. I don't know these terms, so I'm really bad with those things. But yeah, and the other option, the second option, is that you pay the router first, which is 1,860 around that Hong Kong dollars for just the router, and then you pay each month 180 Hong Kong dollars, I believe it was. But in the end, it would cost about like 3 to 350 Hong Kong dollars more, and you can cancel both options. So I just thought I would go with the full payment one and save that bit, because if you can't cancel anyway, it doesn't make any sense to go for like the more expensive one where you pay month per month, unless you can't afford to pay the 3,000 in one go. But since I just got my credit card, I thought I would just take it over to next month and be debited or like taken away from my pay for my salary then. But yeah, so this is the router, and it's like 5G. It's quite small too, so you don't have to worry about the sizing. It will fit our spaces. And unfortunately, they don't rent routers, and you can't really give this one back to them. But what you can do is like take this, keep using it for like even if you want to change providers, you can always use a different SIM card in it, as long as you're in Hong Kong. I believe I asked about other cities, but the adapter is just like, you know, the plug-in head is just different, so you might not as well. And you can always just try to sell it online, right? Like maybe for half the price, or like even cheaper if you don't mind. And she set already everything up for me. So basically, she put in the. How do you open this? How do you open this? Putting my SIM card into the machine and showed to me how quick it can work. So basically you just plug it in, and once all the lights light up, like the blue ones, which indicate like 4G, 5G, you can just connect it via either QR code or you put in the password manually. They also give me like this LAN cable in case I want to connect it to the computer. But she also mentioned something with the Hong Kong government providing like vouchers, like twice a year, 5,000 each, so in total 10,000, but you have to apply like a year in advance. And I didn't know about that because my roommate also didn't tell me. I'm not sure if he knows about it either. But apparently you can use these vouchers if you apply for them and get a subsidy, like pay input, like use a voucher to pay the whole thing. But yeah, I didn't know about it, so I didn't apply either because I just came. So in case you might be here on a longer basis and you want to apply, you can try. Because I mean 10k is a lot of money. Because this is just about 3k. So you can just get the free Wi-Fi to apply at the correct time. But I don't know the process. She couldn't explain to me because you can receive it by various methods like Alipay, WeChat Pay, Octopus card, but I have no idea. So just plug it in here and you wait for these three lights to light up. I'm gonna keep the plastic on because I hope I can keep it clean and maybe sell it at some point if I don't need it anymore. Also like very tiny, it's like the size of my head. Oh, you can extend this. So I plug it in. Once this light turns blue, the other three will follow soon. It takes about, I think, a few minutes, she said. Oh yeah, here we go. The light's on. Also, she told me to put it close to a window because that's that way you can get the best connectivity possible. Yes. And yeah, I'm gonna eat dinner now. Yeah, I'm gonna eat dinner now. I also recently got this really cool like bed table because I don't really have space for an office. So and since I always like to stay in my room and eat here, I just got this and it's really cool from IKEA, very affordable. I filmed it previously, you can see it, but this is how it looks like just in action. So you can just put your laptop or iPad in the spot and it will just hold it, which is really cool. Even like if you want to work and just like have the right angle, you can move it and we'll like change the angle to your liking. And you can just put anything on here as well. So this is like the setup, really cool. I can always like just rely on this. Also recently I found out that Hong Kong doesn't really have a thing for deodorants. Like in supermarkets, Watson's, they only provide like Nivea and another brand as a deodorant, and they don't have the spray but only roll-ons. So I found this really good one. Does it focus? I found this really good one, Salsa. It smells super good and also keeps you refreshed and smelling good for like a quite long time. It's made out of oat milk as well, and it's a good roll-on. It's also quite nice for the price, so can definitely recommend this one. As for my food, you get like this dish, also like a soup as well, but I usually can't finish everything, so I always say no to soup. And I like most of the time, so far I've gotten a lot of pork, like sweet sour pork, soy sauce pork. Today I went with fish and also like Chinese aubergine or Asian aubergine. It's aubergine, right? How do you call it? Eggplant, yes, that's what, eggplant. This is like super nice amount as well. You definitely get full from it. 23 Hong Kong dollars is a steal. And that for 23 Hong Kong dollars, it's, I think, a steal. And also like the lady cooks really well, and if I would be trying to cook by myself, it's also just not gonna be that successful or tasty.
Flashback.
And the ingredients might just be so much more expensive. So like, I probably wouldn't be able even to buy fish here, because I also don't know where unless it's frozen. So yeah. Super good. Yeah, that's it for now. I need to turn on the AC again and eat in peace. It's also kind of late now. See you next time.